That matcha, the walk to the mailbox, the sticky note you left for yourself, yep, they're magical if you let them be. Welcome back to Create a Magical Day, a podcast that helps you sprinkle joy into your daily routines, no matter how busy life gets. I'm your host, Joyful Genia, and today we're diving into one of my favorite feel-good mindset shifts, how to romanticize your life, starting with something as simple as how you start your day. Now, if you're someone who is just always doing the most, juggling schedules, showing up for others, and putting your own joy on the back burner a little bit, this episode is for you. You're probably the heart of your friend group, right? I see you. You're the one that's always looking for meaning, mindfulness, and more, may I say, magic in your day. And maybe, just maybe, you've forgotten how special your ordinary moments can be. Oh, there's this quote. I love it. It's by Robert, I think, Broughton. It says, "Enjoy the little things in life. For one day, you may look back and realize they were the big things." Oh, I love that. Honestly, friend, that's why I always emphasize the joyful moments that you're creating in your life, because those joyful moments, they add up and they help life to not just be ordinary, but extraordinary. So before we jump into the how, let's talk about why. Why this trend of romanticizing your life isn't just cute. It's actually transformational. Today, we are sprinkling joy into your day. Welcome to the Create a Magical Day podcast. Okay, you've probably seen these trends, the soft TikToks or reels where someone's sipping like a matcha latte in the golden hour lighting, right? Or walking through a bookstore with a dreamy soundtrack, or dancing in the kitchen with their favorite pajamas. It's tagged with phrases like romanticizing your life or main character energy. Have you seen those? It's not just about making life look magical. It's about making life feel magical. You know, I always go back to, how does this make you feel? It's not just about the aesthetics, it's about intention. It's not just about the fresh flowers or the matching mugs. Although if you love a matching mug set, go for it. It's about being present enough to see the beauty in what's already here. So whether that is a candle that you're lighting, a mug you're sipping from, a journal you're writing in. And here's what matters. Most of us move through the day, honestly, friend, on autopilot. You brush your teeth, you answer emails, you heat up leftovers, you get dressed in the morning, maybe you put makeup on. We check a lot of boxes. You know, I love a to-do list, but we check lots of boxes. We do the thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. But when you romanticize a moment, you pause, you notice, you shift your energy without changing your to-do list. And guess what? Your brain actually responds to that. It craves novelty and meaning. Two things this mindset delivers. Oh, let's talk more about this romanticizing your life. Oh my gosh, it's like handing your nervous system a warm cup of delicious tea. You know what it says? You are allowed to enjoy this moment, even if it's just for 5 seconds. Okay, so let me paint this picture. You're brushing your teeth. Normally, you're thinking about, I don't know, your calendar or what you forgot to do yesterday. Look, we think about yesterday and we in today. So we get added to our to-do list. But imagine this instead. You've got your feel-good playlist on. You have a good playlist? I have so many. You're smiling at yourself in the mirror. Your robe is soft. And just for 1 minute, you're not rushing. I want you to imagine, feel that. Yes, you are soaking it in. Same task, just different energy. That's the power of romanticizing your life. So when you go in and you're making that cup of tea or coffee, you are putting this beautiful energy into it. Instead of like, oh, let me make it real quick and let me sip it. Doesn't that just feel different? You don't need to make every moment look picture perfect. You're not doing this for the camera, although, of course, it is fun to post. You are doing this for you. This is your sacred joy for your soul. I just want you to soak that in. You saw how I just took a couple of maybe typically mundane activities and I romanticized them. I made them extraordinary instead of just ordinary. You know, it is all about perspective. Okay, so now that we've set the scene, let's talk about how you can actually start living this out. Because you're weak, oh, it's ready for a little magical makeover, my friend. Let's romanticize the way things look and feel. This isn't everything being Pinterest worthy, although I know I'm not one to talk because, yes, my house is very Pinterest worthy. But it's about choosing beauty on purpose in ways that just really speak to you, that make you feel good, that make you feel present and joyful and grateful in those moments. So here are a few ideas. Write your grocery list in your Create a Magical Day journal. Look, the cover is bright. When you open it, there's the joy meter check-in. There's a QR code on the back with affirmations, special playlist for those who have the journal, a space to reflect. And when you're out shopping, out and about, it adds that brightness, that color that actually makes you smile a little bit versus maybe just writing it on a piece of paper. Ooh, use like a fancy glass for your water or your smoothie. Yes, even if it's on a Tuesday. Why? Because it makes drinking from the glass even more fun. Add something playful to your desk, maybe like a sticker or a fresh pen or a flower in your jar. Oh, you know what I have in my desk that I've made? Is this little shell. My friends and I made this together. I can put like my little trinkets in here, or sometimes I put my vitamins in here. So I remember when your surroundings feel more intentional, you feel more grounded. You're reminding yourself that I deserve beauty, not later, but right now. There's this quote. I love it. It says, how you do anything is how you do everything. So imagine if you started romanticizing these small moments, your morning routine, how this is going to trickle into other areas of your day, of your life. And so you are the main character in this rom-com every single day. And it is feeling so good. Yes. Okay, so I have a little tip for you. I want you to put a photo, an affirmation, or a sticky note somewhere unexpected today. Like, oh, maybe inside of your cabinet. So when you open the cabinet to get your mug, there it is right there. Or inside of your planner, just somewhere where you will surprise yourself with a smile. Doesn't that sound so fun? And you know what's funny? Like you put it away, maybe you'll forget and you open, you're like, oh, who wrote that note? I did. All right, now that you're slowing down and adding a little beauty, we are ready to go full movie mode. Mr. DeVille, I am ready for my close-up. It is time to romanticize not just how you move, but how you see yourself moving. I want you to create a movie moment in your mind. Let's start with the mundane chore of doing the dishes. But we're not just doing the dishes. We are doing the dishes. Pretend you're in a cozy rom-com. Yes, light music playing. You are glowing in the soft kitchen light. Oh, can you see it? Oh, yes, you are gorgeous, darling. Here's another one. Walking into work or the grocery store. Imagine theme music. Yes, following you all around. You are powerful, present, gliding through the world. Can you see it? Yes, darling. Yes, you are gorgeous. Oh, and now let's talk about cooking dinner, darling. You're hosting your own gentle, slow living cooking show. Yes, with a voiceover and everything. Oh my gosh, can you see it? I know it sounds so silly, but I want you to play with me, okay? Let me tell you why this works. It wakes up your playful self. I know you're giggling a little bit. I'm over here laughing, okay? That part of you that remembers life can be fun, even during the boring stuff, okay? I just talked about some of the things that are so boring that we probably don't really like to do, and we had so much fun visualizing. Now imagine actually putting some music on and floating through the kitchen while you're actually cooking, okay? So here's like a journal prompt or maybe a simple reflection. If today were a scene in a movie, what would the mood be? What music would be playing? Yes. And how would I show up differently? Stop for a moment and think about that. Now, here's a bonus tip. I want you to try narrating your actions out loud or in your head in a silly or elegant voice, British accent, French art film, whatever feels fun. Yes, darling, we shall be making tea today, and we will have a little sip, maybe make a little crumpet. I don't know how to make crumpets, but I'm just saying, right? And now, darling, the laundry we shall gather with grace and, may I say, flair. Yes. You're not pretending life is perfect, okay? Nobody really likes doing the dishes or the laundry. You're deciding it's worth romanticizing. You're deciding to make the ordinary extraordinary. And just like that, you've given your mundane week a makeover. We didn't go shopping. We didn't do a 10-step routine, even though you know I love a routine. Just a shift in the way you show up to your day. It's how you are deciding you want to show up. Do you want to show up in the magic? Yes, yes. So here is your magical assignment, friend, because you know I love a joyful challenge. And I know you love a joyful challenge because you keep coming back. I want you to pick one ordinary moment this week and romanticize it. Not tomorrow, not next week, this week, and actually today. I want you to choose a moment you usually breeze through and instead turn it into a rom-com, main character moment. Yes, you and you. You are the star of your show, of your movie. Turn your lunch break into a picnic in your mind. Write your to-do list in a way that feels like self-love. Not pressure, darling. No, not at all, because we are here for the joy, for the magic, for the romanticizing this life. And I want you to share your moment with me. You know I love seeing how you are using these joyful tips. I want to see how you are turning the ordinary into extraordinary. Something with just a little more sparkle. Why? Because you, my friend, are deserving of that. You know I feel so strongly about this. Joy is your birthright. It's not something that you have to earn, that's given to you, that you're waiting for. No, it is already right here. And you know what? It's actually waiting for you. So I want you to embrace that little sparkle, okay? And friend, if you want a gentle reminder each day to live with more joy, more intention, I want you to grab your Create a Magical Day journal that you can get from createamagicalday.com, because the QR code in the back, baby, when you scan it, it gives you some joyful reminders, okay? It's cute, it's playful, it's pretty, it's powerful. And it's your invitation to track your joyful moments, reflect on what matters, and romanticize your life on the daily. I hope this sounds so much fun to you, because I'll be honest, this sounds like so much fun to me. When I was making this tea before the podcast, I was like floating through the kitchen. Yes, I was pulling out the tea like, yes, and yes, I have options. I was like tearing the tea with intention. I put the bags in, and then when I got the honey out, I dipped my little stick in and I swirled it around, and then I dipped it in the teacup and I swirled it around some more, right? Like, I know that sounds so silly and so simple, but it made making my tea so much fun. And that's the thing, is you are just adding a little more fun into your day. I'm not asking you to do an overhaul. No, I just want you to take what you're already doing and become the star of your movie and just make it more fun. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to follow, subscribe if you're not already doing that. I am so thankful for you. I'm thankful for you because if there was no you, there would be no me. Well, that's not true. It's because my parents, there is a me. But I wouldn't have this reason, this purpose to talk about joy. I know that I am not the only one that wants more joy because joy feels good. And sometimes we need little reminders, sometimes we need little tips. And so that is what I'm here for. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, give a follow, send this episode to someone who may need a little reminder on how ordinary can actually be a little extraordinary. I would love a review, a comment. Let's share all of this goodness. You know what? It helps more joy creators like you find us. We are trying to grow out here, baby. All right. So I will leave you with this, and I know you already know, and that is every day may not be filled with joy, but you, my friend, can create joyful moments every single day. And sometimes that joy, it starts with the way you stir your tea. Until next time, keep creating your magical day. Joyful Genia signing out. Peace.